All of us at Geringhoff would like to thank you for taking the time to view this video. You will find the information presented here to be informative and helpful in performing service to Geringhoff harvesting machines. Whenever servicing a Geringhoff product, please observe all safety decals and warnings. Use factory-supplied safety supports on the combine and the Geringhoff head. Use the proper safety equipment required for the task. This may include, but is not limited to, eye protection, foot protection, hearing protection, proper clothing, hand protection, proper tools, and other equipment and supplies as required for the service to be performed. Hi, this is Geringhoff Product Support. Today we're going to talk about troubleshooting a bad speed sensor or bad speed sensor cable. To do this, we'll want to start with the left and right covers removed around the center drive gearbox. Slowly turn the gearbox over by hand and check for power to the sensor itself. We don't have the light coming on the speed sensor here, so we're going to go ahead and check the cable for power. If we did not have power down to the speed sensor itself, this would be a good time to check for continuity from the main harness down to the speed sensor itself. We see that we do have power coming through the cable to the speed sensor, so we're going to plug in a new speed sensor and check to make sure that it's got signal. As you can see, our light comes on. We have diagnosed this as a bad speed sensor and not a bad cable. You may want to check as well that the speed sensor does not turn off and on as the cutter bar floats up and down. This would be an indication of a pinched speed sensor cable. We've diagnosed that we don't have power running from the main harness down to the speed sensor itself. We're going to go ahead and check for power on the main harness. We see that we do have power. So now we have diagnosed this as a bad speed sensor cable. We're going to go ahead and replace the cable. If we did not have power coming from the main harness, another thing to check would be to make sure that the inline fuse is not blown. On older heads, this will be an updated pigtail right by where the speed sensor cable plugs into the main harness. On newer style heads, it will be an inline fuse right below the large gray plug for the Geringhoff head on the header side. On behalf of Geringhoff Product Support, thanks for watching. And as always, if you have any questions about the video you just watched, you can contact us on our service hotline.